Hello everyone, I hope you are doing good. Last lecture we learned about increment and decrement operator. I hope you got the basic concept of how to do increment and decrement operator. We have done an example too, and I had an exercise for you to complete this. I hope you completed it in the last lecture. If you haven't, please do it so you get better idea and you understand the main concept of operator. And if you face any problem, you can just comment me and I will try to solve it. So today we'll talk of one more type of operator. Let's comment out this one. And I'll paste one thing. Okay, today we'll talk about bitwise operator. What is bitwise operator? It works with bits, means it works with bit aka binary. I hope you have some concept of binary, and for you to just for an example I must say you that 1 in binary, 1 is 0 1, 2 is 1 0, 3 is 1 1, 4 is 1 0 and so on. So you should know this that about this integer type and binary type are different. In binary, 1 means 0 1, 2 means 1 0, 3 means 1 1 and 4 means 1 0. And similar way we have many, and you can search in the internet and know how to find this, and you can get a better idea. So let's talk about what is today's topic. So there are operator for this binary type also. We have different type like complement and complement type, bitwise complement. If you take one expression, we can do AND operator or exclusive or, and we can do left shift and right shift. Today we'll mainly talk about this left shift and right shift because it's very important for academics and for you to know. It's very important because you'll use it later on very much. So let's talk about left shift and right shift. So let's comment out this, and we'll talk first about left shift. Okay, let's just write our basic code. Okay, so first of all let me take one integer as a is equal to 2. So what 2 is, you already know 2 is equal to 10, 1 0. In binary 2 is 1 0. So you should know this to understand this concept. Okay, now we do cout, put in braces so they don't give any error, and do left shift by 1. Let's print out this. Okay, you can see that the answer is 1 here. I hope you are seeing this. Answer is 1. Why it's 1? Okay, let's understand it. We shifted it left side. Left side means it should go in this direction, means it should come this direction. So if you take 10 this direction, so from 10 if you go one step, there is dot here. So if you go one step dot, then it will become 1.2. I hope you are getting this. 1 0, if you move, this is steps. Here 1 is step. Okay, let's write it here. 1 means steps. So how many steps? One step. If this 0 go one step this side, then it will go after the point. So after the point, no value. So here only 1 remain. That's why we get 1. Okay, let's do one more. Let's write here 4. Okay, and 4 means 100. After 100 there is one point, and if it moves 1, then it go 10. Okay, I hope we are getting this. If it moves one step, then 1 0 will go this way and 10 will remain this side. And what does 10 mean? In binary 10 means 2. I hope you got this line. This will explain many things. I hope you got it. Okay, let me say once more. In binary 4 means 1 0, and we are shifting in the left side. This 1 means shift 1, we are shifting left side by 1. So if you shift this way, then 1 goes after the decimal and 10 remains. What does 10 mean in binary? It means 2, and so our answer should be 2. Let's see, and here we go. Here it's 2. Now if you move 2 steps, if you write here 2, then you move 1 step, and once more one more step, then it will be 1 0 0. Okay, let's write it here. Let's remove some. Okay, so we move 1 step, again 1 more step. See, we move 2 steps. After the decimal we have our 2 number that was with the 1. So now what remains? 1. So now if you run this, you can see that 1 is the answer. So here you go, the answer is 1. So I hope you got an idea how to do left shift. Now we'll do right shift. Okay, let's write right shift. For right shift there is nothing, just change this shifting in the right direction. Okay, and let's comment out this. Right shifting means shift in the right direction. Okay, so there is a point. Now if you right shift, then one more 0 will come into play. This will turn into 1 0 0, one more 0, then dot, because we right shifted. Now inside the right, 1 0 will enter. So what does 1000 mean? 1000 means, I think it's 7 or 6, maybe 6. It's 16. Okay, we can know how it is 16. We can write 1 into 2 with the power of 0. Okay, I'll say you one. I'll say how to do this. This is 0. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. Okay, and here we shifted in 2. So there will be one more 0. One more 0. So this will be 4. So we can write 1 into 2 power 4. 1 into 2 power 4 is equal to 16. I hope you are getting some idea. If you are not, then please learn about binary. If you learn about binary, you'll surely get all of this. So if you just run it, you can see we'll get here 16. Okay, if you run here 1, then that's 6 or 7, I think. Okay, we get here 8. 8 for 3 0, it's 8, because here it will become 3 and 2 power 3 is 8. Okay, I hope you got some idea. This is all about left shift and right shift. If you did not get idea, it's mainly because you have little less knowledge about binary. So please check out binary and you'll surely get the idea about this. So now I think now you can solve this problem. Take a number as input from user, left shift by 2 and right shift by 2. Same as this one, just here you initialize it directly and you should take an user input. So I hope you do this exercise. Now we'll learn about one more type of operator, that's called relational operator. Okay, what does relational operator mean? Let's just comment out this. I'll tell in very short so that we don't cross our time limit. Relational operator. Relational operator means it check two type of operator, either it's smaller or greater. I mean this is smaller, greater, or it's equal, or it's less than equal, or greater than equal. So it just checks. So I'll do an example so that you can know what I mean. Okay, we will write increment. I'm doing it a little quickly because we don't have more time, and this is very easy topic, so you can get it in one catch. So we'll write cout and we'll write is 2 greater than 3. Of course you know the answer is no. Here true and false. Here I'll say one thing, if 1 then it's true, and if 0 it's false. No, if it's 1 then it's false. Oh, I'm a little bit confused. Let's check it out. We get here 0. 0 means false. Okay, I hope you are getting idea. We are checking this if 2 is greater than 3. If 2 is greater than 3, no. That's why we get answer. 0 means false. But if you write here 3 is greater than 2, and you write answer is 1, that means it's true. Okay, we got the answer, that's 1, that's true. So similarly we can check less than, we can check equal also. Is 3 equal to 2? We should put double equal. It's not like math, because here in operators single equal means assignment. What is assignment? I already told you. Assignment means like here we have done here we assign 4 in A, that's why we use single equal. But for relational operator, if you want to check if both are equal or no, you should use double equal like this, and we can check out this is false because 3 is not equal to 2, so we get a 0 answer. But if you write 3 is equal to 3, the answer should be 1, and that's what it is. So we can similarly check for less than equal to, greater than equal to. You can do it by yourself, and you can write an exercise. So I'll just make an exercise for you. Just you can do it yourself. Take two number and use the different relational operators. You can do this, okay? And guys, this comes in very handy when we learn about statement, means conditional statement, true and false, if, else, switch, and all this. In the next we'll learn about all that. So all this comes into play after this. After this we can make a calculator, simple calculator. We'll surely make a simple calculator after learning if else statement. So for now, I hope you got the concept of operators. It was a lengthy video, but it is very useful in the later part. So I hope you got all the ideas. If you haven't, please comment out. I'll surely solve it. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next.